Welcome back to another episode in our Zodiac Spaces series. We're now in Libra season and we have our very own Libra here. So about this season that we're in, there's a change in the Zodiac as well as we feel a shift in season. So very appropriate. So the first 6 signs of the Zodiac are very individual, about the individual. And so we'll start to see the signs be more about the individual with other people in relationships, which makes sense for a Libra because their moon is Venus.
Venus, yep.
Yes, and that's, the Venus is about love, and so relationships, love, Libras.
All the things.
Sounds about right.
I think you're all the things, Ashley.
So one thing about Libras is, let's talk about their sign. Their symbol is that
The scale.
the scale. Mm-hmm. Yes. So what does the scale represent? It represents balance, and I feel that in this space all over, everywhere I look.
It really is. I mean, it really speaks to what they do like. It's fun because it's this great balancing piece, but also a very eclectic space. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a lot of fun to really dive into this one, I think.
I will say not only balance in the space, but balance in life. I feel like I have a really great work-life balance. So if you want tips, leave a comment.
So let's look at this space. So this is the first time we've done a bedroom, so that's fun. I love how this is, we've got they're not actually nightstands, first of all.
Right.
So they're desks, or tell us about these because you buy these.
So these are sofa tables that go with a coffee table and end table collection. However, the drawer comes out and it's a keyboard tray, so it can work as double duty as a desk.
Right.
But what I love in this space is that if you have space in your bedroom, you can absolutely use a writing desk, a sofa table as your nightstand.
Right.
And it could also be your desk as well.
Really thinking outside the box, right? And multi-purpose.
Right.
Because Libras really do like to read and study
Yes.
and those types of things. So it's the perfect place to
And
journal.
They're all about beauty. So I also feel like these are like vanities.
Totally.
And you could have your makeup and get ready. Like over here,
idea.
they're like doing their work. Over here, they're like prepping themselves.
I like it. Or it could be skincare makeup.
Awesome. Well, it's a super, very balanced, symmetrical. We have these really cool modern lamps.
Yes.
In contrast, a nice shape, round shape, and soft curves on the bed, on this upholstered bed. So it all rectangular mirror, and rectangular table. So really a nice balance of different shapes.
I like how the mirrors placed behind a lamp really reflect that light to make the room feel bigger.
Right.
I also like the details of the floor lamp. It has this antique look to it by the smoked glass.
Yeah.
And I personally love going to flea markets and antique shops and just finding those one-of-a-kind pieces for my home. So I feel like that is perfect.
Yeah.
And that is also what I read about Libras. They love to go find those little trinkets or little special things. They have a unique eye that can spot those little things out that are
Those treasures.
Yeah, exactly. They have a great eye for detail. And I know Ashley for sure does, working with her all these years.
I will say it's about finding things for your home that tell a story. Right?
Yeah.
So everything that you put in your home has a story to it, whether you got it on an international trip or you were, with a girlfriend and it reminds you of something. So I think that really speaks to me.
It's perfect.
So I also read that Libras love all the elements. So the earth, water, air, fire. And so they like the metals and the wood textures and like this color. So color is there's not one color that they love. This color could represent the fire element in their space.
We've got metals spread throughout.
Yes.
And then let's talk about the color palette. We talk about a wide range of colors. Let's talk about the palette in the rug, because we've used some of those colors throughout the space. I mean, you've got some nice pinks, some lighter oranges, but you've got some blues, you've got some grays, you've got some browns. So all the colors you would find in the earth.
So they like to have colors of earth, but so going back to the pink, so their flower is rose. And Ashley's middle name is also Rose.
That's right.
And she's wearing pink today.
And I'm wearing pink.
Perfect.
Not planned. I blend in with the rug. Or maybe it was planned. Maybe.
Well done.
And their spirit color is blue, and also their lucky gem is a sapphire. So like this touch of blue over here in this part of the space makes total sense. They really like an eclectic look. So I love this on the bed.
So do I. It's something different that I didn't think about doing, but seeing this is really fun.
It's unexpected.
Yeah, it's unexpected. Yeah. It adds to the coziness of the bed. It's really a layered bed look. I never thought about drinking a martini in bed, but maybe I should start.
So you said cozy.
Yes.
So earlier I mentioned that we're like shifting. Libra is a kind of a shift in the zodiac. It's also a shift in the season because we welcome fall in the Libra season. Another thing I read about the scale is that in Libra season, there's a perfect day where there's the same amount of daylight and the same amount of nighttime. So isn't that like there's just balance everywhere in Libra.
It's perfect.
Can we talk about this sitting area, which when I saw the space, I was immediately drawn to it because this is like what I do at home. I have a book, usually of interiors or art, open on artists or art, interiors, and just the whole cozy situation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of textures in this space. We've got this nice velvet, this throw. There's a boucle bench back here, and then we have the hair on hide here, which I also like how it defines this as a different part of the room.
Mm-hmm. We're moving into fall, right? And we talk about sweater weather. So why not sweater weather in your home?
Right.
This is perfect. Those elements are perfect to make you feel good and cozy and homey.
And I do like the use of all the plants in the space, even though they are faux plants. In my personal bedroom, I have my real plants there because that room gets the most daylight. But I think just adding greenery just adds life.
Yeah.
Those are another representation of that earth element, right?
Yeah.
So another thing I read too is representations of the moon. So when I see this table, these tables are moon shaped to me, and then these vases as well. Even the lamps kind of remind me the circular moon.
I love the wall unit because it achieves everything you would want, right? That picking up a book and sitting and reading.
Right.
All those collectibles. We have a couple of pieces of art on there that look like antique collectible pieces that you could have easily picked up in a vintage store. So what a great backdrop for your space.
And I don't ever think about putting this kind of book space in a bedroom. I mean, I think that's a great idea. That's where I read.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think this Libra space came together quite well. I feel right at home. I just want to move in. Yeah. Our next sign is Scorpio, so be sure to stay tuned next month for Scorpio season. And as always, you can find everything in this room and more at afw.com or in store.
Happy birthday, Ashley, and all the other Libras.